What's up everyone, how you all doing? BlueNerd here and welcome back my friends to our Minecraft medieval village. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now today guys, we're going to be building the windmill from our time-lapse village build series, and there has been so many requests for this, so we're going to go ahead and build it today. And overall guys, I think it is a pretty cool design. I really like the way that it's turned out with the sort of circular blades and just the general shape of the build. I think it looks really cool. So we're going to go ahead and do a tutorial on this one today. However guys, I am at the moment in the time-lapse world itself, and there are a bunch of builds that everybody wants to see. It seems that this style of build is very popular with everyone. So I'm going to be going through pretty much every build in this village over the course of the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to try and get as many of them done as I can, as I know a lot of you guys have been asking for them. So we're going to be doing those very soon. However, today we're going to just focus on getting the windmill done. So, with that being said guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what blocks we're going to need to build it. Okay guys, for this build you're going to need some oak logs, some oak planks, some stripped oak wood, some spruce planks, stairs, slabs, buttons, trapdoors, fences and doors, so pretty much the whole spruce range. You're going to need some stone bricks, some stone and cobblestone. Now I'm using all three so that I can texture the walls, but you can get away with using just a cobblestone if you want to. You're also going to need some cobblestone walls, some glass panes and glass blocks of your choice. I'm going to go with the light grey stained versions. Some lighting, so I'm going to be using some lantern. You can use torches or whatever you want for this though guys, it doesn't matter. I'm also going to be using one campfire and then some white blocks of your choice. Now most people will use white wool. I'm going to use the white concrete, but you can also use the white terracotta as well guys. This is going to be for the windmill blades, so whichever color you want to use for those, be sure to go ahead and get a block for that. But with that being said guys, let's go ahead and build this. Okay guys, here's the layout of the floor plan, and as usual we've got our 1 block red pillars. These are going to be the pillars, so this will be the oak log. The orange block again is going to be 1 block, but this is going to be a wall block. Then we've got our blue block, which is 5 blocks, and our green block, which is 9 blocks. And that is about it guys, so with that being said, let's get building. Okay guys, we're going to start by getting in the foundation of the windmill. So we're going to start on the corner just here, and we're going to place an oak log. We're then going to place 3 cobblestone next to it, and an oak log on the corner. Then we're going to go diagonally up and to the right and place a cobblestone, and then diagonally up and to the right again and place another log. Behind that log we're going to place 3 cobblestones like this and a log on the end. Then diagonally over to the left we're going to place a cobblestone. Diagonally over to the left we're going to place a log, and then we're going to place 3 cobblestone and then another log on the end. We're going to go diagonally to the left and down, place a cobblestone. And then again we're going to come diagonally left and down, place a log, and then 1, 2, 3 cobblestone, a log on the end, and then a diagonal down and to the right, cobblestone just there. And there we go, we've got like a kind of circular-ish sort of shape. Now we're going to go ahead guys and raise these all by 4 blocks. So let's start with the pillars. We want 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, making them 5 in total. Let's do that all the way around. And then we're going to go ahead and do the cobblestone, so we're just going to fill in the cobblestone to exactly the same height. Again, making sure that it is 5 blocks high in total. Okay, once you're done, go ahead and get your spruce planks, and you want to run a row of spruce planks all the way around the edge on top of these blocks. So let's go all the way around. Once you're done, go ahead on the inside here and just fill in your floor level. Now if you're playing survival guys, be sure to put some torches down on the inside here to light things up, otherwise you will get mobs spawn. Okay, great. Now once you're done, go back and grab your oak logs again, and right at the front here, we're going to come from where this log is here, we're going to come 1 block forward, so skip 1 block and then go 1 block over to the side. We're going to place 1 there. We're going to do the same but the opposite to this one, so we're going to come forward 1 and 1 over. Okay, so I've got a 1 block gap and then one over to the right. Let's do the same on this side. So again, this one here is going to come one block forward and then over to the left. This one here is going to come one over, one to the right. Round the back, do exactly the same thing. So again, one forward, one over, one forward, one over. And then round this side as well, we're going to come to this log here, come one down and one over to this one. This one here, one forward, one over to this one. And then we're going to raise these all by 6 blocks, or 2 6 blocks. So there's one already there, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they'll be level with the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on top. Right, okay, now we're going to go ahead and place 5 planks across the center here like this at the front. Okay, let's do that on all 4 sides. Okay, you should now have something that looks a bit like this sort of shape, guys. And what we're going to do here is, first of all, on each corner, we're going to do the same thing. So on this corner here, let's place 2 in there and 2 in there. Then we're going to place 1 at the back, 1 here and 1 here. Okay, let's do the same on all 4 sides. So first of all here again, fill these 2 out and then 1 here and then 1 at each side. Okay, once you're done, guys, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my spruce stairs, and right at the side at the front here, let's place a stair there. All the way across the front here, and then 1 on this one. Skip this little corner piece here, place 1 here, and then 5 in this gap and 1 here, and repeat that pattern all the way around. Like that, 1 on the corner, and then on the last side here, all the way across, and 1 on this corner. Then in this little corner here, we're going to place a slab on the top part here, just like this, and do that again on all 4 corners. Perfect. Then we're just going to get our oak logs and we're going to just place 1 more on top of all of these. Okay guys, now that is the foundation for the windmill all in place. Now we're going to start working on the tower. So what we're going to do here is at the very front here, we're going to come to the left pillar at the front. We're going to go 2 blocks forward, so 1, 2, and then 1 to the right, place 1 here, leave a 3 block gap to the right and place 1 here. Okay, so now these two pillars here should be directly in line with the ones underneath. Okay, let's do the same on all 4 sides. So round to this side, we're going to come to the left hand side pillar here, 1, 2, and then 1 to the right there, leave a 3 block gap, place 1 there, and they should line up perfectly again. Let's do that on these other 2 sides. There we go, and that should all line up nicely. Now we're going to go ahead and place 1, 2, 3 of our stripped oak wood in the center of the 3 block gap, and we're going to do that on all 4 sides. And then we're going to place 1 diagonally in the corners as well. So we should again have that round shape right in the center as well. Now that we've got that all in place, we want to start by raising the oak log pillars. Okay, so we've got 1 there already. We want to take these up until they are 18 blocks high. Okay, so we've got 1 there already. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, let's do that for all of these ones on the centerpiece here. Make sure you don't raise these ones on the outer edge. This is going to be for our balcony. We only want the ones that are running around this little circle on the middle. Okay, that's looking good. Now, right at the very front here, we're going to just come over here and break that center one just there. And then we're going to get our cobblestone. We're going to come underneath. And we're going to actually break this wall out here. All the cobblestone. And we're going to basically put it 1 block in front like this. Because here we're just going to create a little bit of extra sort of depth for the front of the windmill. And then break the 2 at the bottom there for a doorway. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and do all the texturing later on, but for now we're just going to keep this as cobblestone. Right, back up here, we're going to go 2 blocks of our stripped oak wood on here. Let's place one down there and one on top, and then break that one so that we now have a doorway. And then we're going to put some oak logs across the top like that. Okay, so that's 3 blocks up. So now, around this side, let's raise these ones here and by 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go an oak log across the top. Round the back, raise it to 3, and then oak logs across the top. And then finally this side here, we're going to raise it to 3 blocks and then put our oak log across the top like so. Perfect. Now, the diagonal corners over here, we're just going to raise these ones all the way up until they are in line with the pillars at the very top here. So all the way up to there, and we're going to do that on all 4 of these corners. Okay guys, that's starting to look pretty good now. Now let's get our oak logs again, and in the center here, we're going to bring in this gap here, we're going to place an oak log and we're going to raise that all the way up until we are 1 block from the top, like this. And then we're just going to put a log across like that. Okay, let's do the same for all 4 sides here with exactly the same pattern, and then bring in the beam across the top. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, one thing I think I might have forgot to mention here, guys. One thing we need is a lighter block. So I'm thinking of a stripped birchwood block here that we're going to use. And I think I forgot to mention this in the resources. So you can go ahead and use any light block. It can be the white concrete if you wanted or something like that. But the stripped birch block is probably going to be a bit cheaper. So we're going to go ahead. And right behind these gaps that we've just done, we're going to do this. Place one on the log and one there. And then break that one underneath. And then simply going to raise these all the way up until they reach that top block. Just so we're covering the ones at the back. Like this. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. So again, place 2 here. Place 1 on top of these. And then raise them to the top. Making sure that they are inset. You don't want them to be sitting on the front like this. You want them sitting back like so. Okay. And then raise them and so that we cover the gaps up. Okay guys, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Okay. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to get our spruce stairs. And we're going to place an upside down one in that gap like that at the bottom. Okay. Let's do that all the way around. And then we're going to head up to the top and we're going to place a normal one at the top like so. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now go ahead and get yourself some spruce fences and we're just basically going to fill in all of the gaps here, okay? So we're going to start from the upside down stair above like that and we're just going to bring it all the way up to the very top like that. And then do the one next to it. Just like so. And we'll do that on all 4 sides. Okay guys, once that's done, let's go ahead and just finish off this little landing here. So first of all, I'm going to put some spruce slabs on top of all of the logs like this, all the way around. Now you can also put trapdoors on here if you prefer. It's entirely up to you. And then you can go ahead and put some spruce fence in the gap like this. On the corners, you want to put a spruce fence against these 3. And then one there and one there. Okay, just so we can wrap it around that corner. Do the same down here. 1, 2, 3 here. And then 2 in those little gaps there. And just continue that same pattern all the way around. Alright guys, once you're done, it's time to get in the roof. So we're going to grab some polished andesite and some polished andesite slabs. And we're going to start off first of all by placing 5 of the polished andesite blocks like this. 1 in this corner, 1 in this corner, and then 5 across this side. 1 here, 1 here. 5 across the back, 1 here, 1 here. 5 down this side, and then 1 and 2 in there like that. Now, for here, guys, what we're going to do is we're probably going to actually use the polished andesite stairs. I think they might look a little bit nicer here. So let's grab those for a moment. And we're going to place them upside down against the pillars like this. Okay? Do the same on this side. And all of the other sides. Now, in the corners here, I'm going to place one to that log and one into that log like that. And let's do that again on all 4 sides. One over there, one over there. One there, one there. One there and one there. And I think that looks pretty good. Now, up the top here, guys, we're going to place one on this corner of the polished andesite slab. And then every other block like this. We're going to skip the 2 corner ones. Then place 3 across like this again. Skip the corner, 3 on these ones, 1, 2, 3 on this side, and you should have something that looks a bit like this. And I think that looks pretty good. Now, we're going to head over to using the spruce planks and the spruce slabs, and we're going to come up to the top of the build first of all. And right across the front where we got our logs, just place 5 across there like that with another 5 on top. Do the same on all 4 sides, making sure that you're on top of the log. And then once you're done, go ahead and place 2 on the corners like this. Okay, right, now it's time for the slabs. So now we're going to place on each side, we're going to do exactly the same pattern. So we're going to place 3 in the middle and then 1 on top. Yeah, so 3 in the middle, 1 on top. 3 in the middle, 1 on top. 3 in the middle and 1 on top. Then we're going to go ahead inside where the corners are and place 2 blocks like this in the corners. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And then place a slab on top of those. Right, now where we've got these slabs across here, we're going to actually place 3 blocks behind it like this. 3 blocks behind this one. And do it on all 4 sides. And then you just want to place a slab on top of the center one. So we're getting a sort of bit of a curved pattern there now. Then you want to place a block in the corner like this. Against those slabs. And then again, we're going to place 3 behind like this, 3 behind here, 3 behind here, and 3 behind here. And then we're going to place 1 full block behind the slabs in front there. And then a slab at each side. Okay, just like that. And then literally all we're going to do now is get our 4 blocks, join that one across there. These 2 across here, and then place 1 in each of these corners. And I'm going to cap it off there because it has a bit of a nice kind of rounded shape at the top there. And I think that works really well. Right, now that's shaping up pretty good, guys. And I think at this point, it's probably going to be best if we build the house next before we get the blades and everything else all in place. So what we're going to do here is we've got these 2 pillars here that are part of the balcony. These are going to be part of the pillars for the house. So I think first of all we're going to grab our cobblestone and let me just get into place so you can see. So from the front here we're going to come under this landing here and just fill this gap in here up to that edge there, and at the back of the build the same on this side here right in front of that pillar. Okay, so that just kind of fills in that section. Now get your oak log, and actually I'll tell you what, get the cobblestone first. And from this pillar here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to place an oak log just there. We're going to start by raising this by 5, so there's 1 there, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then we're going to join all the way across here like so. And that should be 1 block below where the foot level is up here, okay? 1 block lower. And then we're just going to literally break that one there and place 2 there. So we have 1 overhanging at the side. Then we're going to come around the back where that pillar is. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a pillar down here, bring it up, and then place 1 again going this way. So we're in line with the one over there. We can place 1 in between those gaps there. Break this one here, and then we're going to run a straight pillar all the way down to the back here, connecting to this one. And I think that looks good. Now, in between the other walls, let's get our cobblestone, and we can place in our cobblestone across this gap and our cobblestone between this gap here, between the pillars. Okay, so you should have something that looks like that. Okay guys, you should now have something that looks a bit like this. Now, what we're going to do here is we need to make a little bit of a modification to this little edge here, okay? So the idea is we're going to break this top block on the corner there. Place 1 and 2 that way. Then on the opposite side over here, break this one. Go 1 and 2 like this. We're then going to break this top part of the pillar here and this top part of the pillar here. And then break the fence, this stair, and then all the way across in a straight line like this. We need to get rid of them ones. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and where that log is just underneath there, break the block above and the one on this side. And then we're going to place a log there and a log there. Okay. And then place 3 more on top. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 in total. 1, 2, 3. Down this corner here, on this one that sticks out, we're going to place 4 logs like this. And 4 logs on this one on this side. Now, down here, we should be able to leave a 3 block gap. Place 1 log there. Leave a 3 block gap. Place a log there. And then there should be a 3 block gap here. Then we're going to raise these to 4 blocks as well. So that's 3 more on top of those. Okay, that looks good. Now, round the back here, we're going to do the same thing. So let's go ahead, leave our 3 block gap, place 1 there, a 3 block gap, and place 1 there, and then there's a 3 block gap there. Now, before we raise anything here, what we're going to do is we're going to make a balcony. So we're going to go 1 and 2, and then on this pillar here, 1 and 2. Then underneath here, we're going to put a pillar coming all the way down, break that block there, bring it into the ground, do the same underneath there. Okay, just so we're sort of sectioning everything here now. Right, okay, now we can raise these by 3 to make them 4 blocks in total. And we're going to do exactly the same on this one here at the very front, like that. And then we're just going to simply go ahead and grab our spruce planks. Place 3 in here like this, and then 3 upside down ones in front of it like that. And then we're going to have, that's going to be our little balcony. Underneath while we're here, just place 2 upside down spruce stairs, 1 there, 2 here, and 1 underneath. Down this side here, place an upside down stair at each side underneath these pillars, and then 1 in each of these gaps. And that's looking pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the cobblestone again. And here we're going to make a little section that comes out of the front here. So where we have the cobblestone wall on the left hand side here, you want to leave a 2 block gap. On that third one there, we're going to place 1 there. Go 2 and 3. Okay. Then we're going to come down and we're going to go 1. Actually, no. We're going to place a log on the corner. So bring a log up. If you have a little ditch in the ground like this, guys, just basically level it off, okay? So just bring it out like that and just level it off. Then from this one, we want a 1, 2, 3 block. And then we're going to place in a oak log just there. And then 1, 2, 3 down here like so. We're going to break that one there because that's going to be a little door. And then we can break these 3 in here. Okay. Now, from the actual ground level, where we've got these logs here, from the ground level here, we want to place 1, 2, and 3, okay, logs. 1 there, 2, and 3. And then if you've got any space underneath here, like there is for here, for instance, you just place another log get your cobblestone, fill it out down to the ground. Something like that. Okay, just to even it all off. Then at the front here, just place another 2 rows to bring that level. Place 2 here, 2 here, and then we'll place 1 there for now, but we're going to turn that to an upside down stair in a minute. Then this wall here, we can fill this in and bring it all the way to the top like so. We're going to place 1 row all the way across the top there, joining this side. 2 rows in here to finish that, and then 2 rows across like this to finish that bit. Okay, right, now let's get our slabs, and we're going to work in a little roof here. So first of all, on the top of this log here, place a slab here, 1 to that side, and then run it all the way down and overhang on this side. Place 1 next to it here, 1 above, 1 next to that 1 above, 1 next to it, 1 above, 1 next to it, 1 above. And we should be level with the top of this beam now, okay? So here, let's place 1 log there, 1 cobblestone there, and then same on this side, 2 there and 2 there on top. Place a slab here, 1 here, and then again just step them up until you join this log at the top. Then we're just going to join from one side to the next, and I might just go ahead and make those 4 blocks. Place slabs across here. Again, I'm going to put 4 blocks in here for now, and then slabs across here. And that's just to keep it neater on the inside, okay? We're going to add a little bit of detail later on to that. But for now, we're going to keep it like that. And I think for here, I'm going to break that block there, place a log there, and a log going across like so. And round the back here, we can do the same thing. So break that top block and bring that in like that. Just to kind of neaten it up. Okay, that's all the walls in on the ground floor. I'm going to go ahead and just put in a couple of windows. So right here, I'm going to place 1 right there, which is from the floor. You've got 1 block, which is level with the floor, and then 1 up. So just break that 1 there. I'm going to leave the side down here. Then at the back here, guys, let's go ahead and fill in our cobblestone. So fill in this wall here, all the way up to the top. And then I just want 1 block wide, 2 high windows like this, okay? So we're 1 block up, and then they're 2 high. Let's fill these in down here. And at the back here, I'm just going to break these 2 out down here for a doorway. And in a doorway, I'm just going to place a polished andesite. And I'm also going to do the same around here for our doorway here. And the same for this doorway just there. Right, okay, this is really starting to shape up nicely now, guys. So, let's get our stripped oak wood. And basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to run this from here, across this gap here, across here, right across this whole edge here, across here, but we're going to make a door here. So, let's go up by 2, 1 in the center, 1 on top, and break that one for a 2 high door. And then we're going to just fill it in here as well. So let's raise this up until it is level with the top of the pillars like this. And once you're done, you should have something like that. Now, if we come onto the inside here, what we can do is we can break this row of planks. And we can break the top ones here. Let's get the planks. Place them 1 block down on top of that. Break these ones here behind if you want. And you can basically extend your logs and extend these as well. Just to neaten off that part there. And then just fill this in for another floor at this level. Where we got this wall at the back where the log is, we can actually break this row here and put in the planks as well. So the spruce planks here for the flooring. Just join it all up and just fill all of this in for your flooring. Okay, once you've done that, guys, you probably want to come at this point. You probably want to come down into the actual house down here. And you want to replace your flooring in here as well with some flooring of your choice. Again, I'm just going to place in the spruce wood here. So do it on this level here, and if we come into here, you probably want to do it on the inside of the windmill. And again, make sure you place some lighting in there because it's pretty dark. But just go ahead, dig the floor out and replace it with the flooring of your choice. Okay, once you've got all of your flooring in place, guys, let's start working on the roof for the next level. So we're going to start by getting our stairs, our spruce stairs that is, and we're going to place one on this corner here, overhang this edge by one, and then we're just going to literally run them all the way down the side here. And then overhang this edge by one with an upside down one behind it. Place an upside down stair on the corner of this log like this. Run your stairs down to here. We're going to turn, place one on that log and one overhang that edge with an upside down stair behind it. An upside down stair on this log. Then place two here, one there, and then just bring it down here and overhang that one edge by one block. And we have got all of our lower level in. Now get your planks, and we're going to place one here, which is right next to this log here, just to cover this gap. And then we're going to bring it all the way down to the back. Place one on this upside down stair here. We're going to bring it down onto this corner here, and then join to this upside down stair here. One on this stair, then come back to this one, and then we're just going to literally join it all the way across like so. Okay, right. Now, on top of these stairs here, guys, just get your stairs and run your stairs all the way around. We're going to do the same around this side here. And then all the way across this straight edge down here. Again, upside down stairs on the corners and on the little edge inside here. And then we're going to go back to our planks. So back to the planks, we're going to run the planks around the edge. Just sitting at one block further back. Place it to there. Bring it around here. And then one onto this side and all the way down to the front. Okay, back to the stairs again. Let's run them all the way down this side here. Once you get to the end, place an upside down stair. Place a stair here with an upside down one behind it. We're going to run these around this edge. Place an upside down stair facing towards the front here in the center here. And then run the rest of your stairs all the way around here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 planks in there like that. Place an upside down stair at the front there with an overhanging upside down stair at the front there. And then place 4 slabs behind it. Now place a plank on each of these blocks and just run them straight down to the back. Then you want to place a stair on top of this all the way down to the front. And a stair here all the way down to the back. Place an upside down one here. Run some planks through the center. Place a stair on top there, an upside down one here, and then get your slabs and just run them all the way through the center here. Okay, looking good. Now get your stripped oak wood again and just come inside here. And first of all, what we're going to do, actually let's go back to the outside first. We're going to get our logs. And right at this level here, in line with this upside down stair, we're going to bring 3 logs across like this along the balcony at the back here. We're going to place a log down the center here and then place in some stripped oak wood in those 2 gaps like that. Then inside this gap here, we just want to literally fill this up from the top and just bring it down like this. So right in that edge there, make sure the blocks are facing the same way, so you want to hit the bottom or the top of the blocks so you get this nice flow of the wood. And I think that is looking pretty good actually. I'm going to place a single window there and a single window just there. Then let's get our slabs, and we're going to go a slab here, a slab here. On this side here, I'm going to place 3 slabs across here, okay? So one underneath each of these 2 logs, one in the center, and another 2 like this. And we're going to come back to that in just a minute. Then I'm going to place 2 windows here and here. So they're 1 block up. There's a 1 block gap between them and they're 2 blocks high. Okay. And then we're going to leave a 2 block gap between it. So there's the window there. 1, 2. On this third one, break 2 blocks upwards like that. That one there is going to have a slab there. Down the side here, right in the middle, break 3 windows right in the middle of these. So you get like 3 little circles. Then we're going to go ahead and place a slab just there and a slab just there. So first of all, let's put in our windows. We're going to put them down the sides here. We're going to put 1 in here. Around this side here, I'm going to put 2 at the bottom. 2 at the top bit here and 2 in here. Then we've got a single one around the back here. And a single one just in there. Okay, that's looking good. Now here we want to get our dirt block. Place 1 underneath each of these windows here. And then we're just going to wrap some trapdoors around the edges like this to make little sort of flower planters. Okay, like this. Just wrap them around like so. At the back here, let's place 3 across like this. With some slabs, with some trapdoors all the way around again like so. Place 1 in this gap here and 1 in this gap for the balcony. And then 3 across the front like so. Okay, now let's get ourselves a door as well. So I'm going to get the spruce door for this one, I think. And we're simply going to go and place from the inside at the bottom. We're going to place 1 on the inside facing out there. 1 facing out there. Let's come up to the top here. And I'm not sure if I can get through here. I don't think I can. So let's just do this. And we'll place 1 door on the inside there. Put our spruce fence back. And then I think we have 1 more door to place down here. Actually 2 doors to place. 1 at the bottom here of our windmill. And then 1 just up on the fence here. 1 from the inside here. Okay, perfect. Right. Now, things are really starting to shape up here, guys. Let's go ahead and put some dirt on these 2 windows like this. If we can get it in the right place into there. And I'm going to just replace that block there. Place 2 trapdoors on this side like this. Break the dirt. 2 trapdoors here and break the dirt. And then we have 2 little kind of shutters that are open. Down the bottom here, I'm going to place a shutter here. And on this side as well. And I think that is pretty good. I think now the next step is going to be getting in some textures. So first of all, let's start with the stone at the bottom. So here, we're going to mix in some stone and some stone bricks. And for the walls above, we're going to mix in some planks. So, for the walls here, guys, just simply break a few odd ones here and there. Just place in some stone. Make sure you don't do nothing patterny. You don't want it to look sort of like it's all patterned. It's got to look very kind of natural. So just random like this, okay? And go around on every wall and just kind of place in some stone bricks, kind of in sort of just random sort of places. You know, there's no particular way of doing this, guys. The more random it is, the better it looks. Okay, guys, once you've done all of your stone work like this, you should have something that looks a bit like this. And I think this texturing just looks really nice. I really like this kind of style. Now, we're going to go ahead and onto the stripped oak wood. And again, we're going to do the same thing, but with the oak planks. So just blend in a few random oak planks here, okay? And again, you just want this to look random. Make sure you don't place them in the same places. So where we've placed them on this side, we want to make sure this side looks completely different. So again, we're going to do something like this. just to keep it looking very random, okay? We don't want nothing to blend and match up or anything like that, or to look patterny. So just keep it very random. And you want to go around and do that on all of your stripped oak wood. Okay, and once it's done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now, okay, before we get in the windmill blades, guys, just a couple of small little things we're going to just do. So let's get ourselves some spruce wood buttons. And we're literally just going to fly around, and wherever we have a log that pokes out like this, we want to stick a button on the front of it. Just like so. And we also want to get ourselves a few flower pots. So let's get some of those. Some flower pots. And just some random small flowers. Let's go for some red ones, some white ones, and maybe some yellow ones. So over here, guys, just place a few random flower pots around like this. Stick a flower in it just to add a little bit of color here and there. It works really well. We're going to put some flowers in the pots on the sides. Something probably like that. I think that looks pretty good. Just to add a little bit of life. And obviously, once the build is all done, guys, you're welcome to add plenty of greenery around here. The more greenery you add, the nicer it tends to look. So we're going to do that all. That'll all be done later on. But for now, we're just going to concentrate on all of the build. So the one other thing we're going to do before we get in the windmill now, guys, is going to be a small chimney. And this is very simple. And most of you guys have probably already been using this. So let's go ahead and get in some cobblestone, some stone bricks, some spruce trapdoors, and then of course a campfire. And I'm going to keep that flower pot on me actually, because we're going to use that as well. So where the back of the build is here on the balcony, I'm going to come to the top of the roof on the right hand side and break this stair here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cobblestone. Break the top one. I'm going to put a stone brick there, and I think I'm going to put a stone brick down there, maybe 2 stone bricks down there. Then we're going to put a campfire on top with some trapdoors surrounding it, and then close them all up. And there we go, there's our chimney. Okay guys, right, now it's time to get in the blades. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go right to the front here. And on this center pillar here of the oak logs, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th block down. I think that would be a good height. In fact, we'll make it the 5th one. Go up, 5th block down. So from the very top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to come out by 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're 3 blocks out. Now, this bit can be a little bit tricky, guys, especially if you're doing this in survival. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and put a block here, 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 and here. Okay, this is the spruce planks. We've got a 1 block gap at the back and a 1 block at the front. Okay. Now, in fact, what we're going to actually do, break those actually. Let's bring that out to the very front one. To the very front one here. I think that gives us a little bit more of a gap. So let's do that all the way around. Like so. Right, now we're going to place a white terracotta or a white wall or white concrete, whatever block you plan on using for your white block, into these corners like this. Now for the top here, we're going to place 1 on top here. So we're going to start making sure, guys, you've got to start in exactly the same spot. So on the left hand top one here, you want 2. You want 1 on that corner, 1 going up. We're going to place 1 over, 1, 2 going upwards like this. Okay. It's very important you keep this same shape. So we have an L shape on top here. Okay. Now, once we're at this top point here, you're going to place 1 on top and then 1 behind that and then break that one. And you want to make that one 2 blocks long. We're going to do the same thing again. So go up, 1, 2, and break that back one. Same again, up, 1, 2, and then we're going to make this one 3 long and break that one. Okay, so if you remove this block here for a second, you can see we have an L shape here, 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and then 3. Okay, but we're going to keep that one connected down there. Now you've got to imagine if this was to turn, how it would look underneath. So underneath it would end up looking from the side. So you would go an L shape. So from the bottom one here, we're going to place one against the side of this one this time. Then we're going to come down. And then we're going to go 1, 2 this way. So our L was twisted to the side, and you can see there's the L shape there now. So place one on the top of the L. Let's go one downwards this time. Break one there, and then we got 2. Place one here, one to the side there. Break that one, and 2. One here, break that one, and then we're going to add 2 more, making this one 3. Okay, now we're going to repeat the pattern. Imagine this one was turning again. This time we would end up coming down like this. The L shape would go back. So we go down 1, over 1, and then 1, 2 on there. Okay, that is the shape it would be. And then we're going to place 1 on the top of the L, 1 there, and then 1 backwards. 1 underneath, 1 backwards, and make it 2. And then 1 underneath, 1 backwards, and make it 3. Okay, now as it would turn, it would then go to the side. So now this one here would be at the side. So we place 1 there, and 1 there. 2 there rather, like that. So the L shape now is here. Okay, place 1 on top and 1 above this time, and then 1 on top of that one. 1 to the side, 1 on top, break that one, 1 here. 1 here, 1 on top, break that one, and then 2 on top of that. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Now, get your spruce planks. And for this part, we're going to go ahead and where we've got the L shape, place 1 on the top there and 1 here. Break that one and place 2. So basically where the L is, we want to leave a 2 block gap here. Place 1 there and then 1 there, break that one. So now we've got a gap for this bit. 1 here, 1 here. So now we've got a separate gap in between these edges, okay? 1 here and then come across by 2, breaking that corner one. Same thing, we're making a nice little gap. All the way to here. Doing the same thing. So you can see we've got 2 above where this one is. 2 above where this one is. This one here, 1 above. And then the 2 at the side here, we've got 2 at the side here, okay? So we're kind of just following the same pattern here, but leaving a gap in between it. In between that gap, place some spruce fences like this. Okay? Perfect. Now, we've got to do the same on all of the other blades here, but we've got to obviously follow the same pattern. So the wood is over the top here, so we need to go over this side of the blade here. So again, place 1 there temporarily, place those 2, break that 1 there. 1 there, break that one. 1 there, break that one. Then we're going to go 1 there, break that 1 there, bring that one down. 1 here, 1 out, break that one and bring it down. And then of course we're just going to place our fences in between all of these gaps. And I'm going to actually add 1 here and 1 here as well, just to connect things up a little bit better. Again, let's continue that pattern, guys. So we're going to come underneath here, place 1 there. Leave our 2 block gap first of all. Then we're going to make our 1 block gap in that corner. 1 here, 1 underneath, like so. And again. Go ahead, put in your fences. And make sure you put 1 underneath there. And I'm just going to place 1 on this side there, because I'll be doing that in a second anyway. Now where that fence is there, we can actually just use that and place 2 blocks there. Place 1 there and 1 above. Break the 1 underneath. 1 there, 1 above. Break the 1 underneath. 1 there, 1 above. Break the 1 underneath. Make that one 2. 1 there, 1 to the side. Break that 1 and place 1 above. And then of course put your fences in all of the gaps. That's looking really cool now, guys. Now here we're going to go ahead and where we have the fences, okay, minus this one on this little corner edge, we're going to put some of the white terracotta on the front of it. So put 2 there, 1 there, 2 there, 1 there. Now the reason I got the fences behind, guys, is because I like it being able to see it from behind. I think it just looks like a bit of a support. But I think that looks pretty good. Then once we do that, we're going to place 2 fences against the side of all of these. Like this, okay? And then 2 against this one. All the way around that edge. Let's do the same here again. So place 2, then 1, 2, and 2. And then 2 fences, 1 fence, 1 fence, and 2 fence. Repeat the pattern again down here, guys. So 2 of your white blocks, 1, 2, and 2. Underneath, we're going to go 2, 2, 1, 1, and 2. And again, guys, we're going to go 2 of our white blocks, 1, 2, and 2. And then place 2 fences, 1 and 1, and then 2 here. And look at that, there we go. Now up here, I'm going to go ahead and just stick another log like that. And I'm going to also put some trapdoors around the edges like this. Okay, and I think that looks pretty good. Now if you are playing using Germsy Boys texture pack, or if you want to, you can download Germsy Boys wagon wheel add-on, which replaces the texture of one of the trapdoors to a wheel like this. Now if you are doing that, guys, I think it looks pretty cool if you add 1 on the front here and then 1 on each of these. Like so, and in fact you can get away with actually breaking that one and having it look a bit like that. And I really like the look of that, but that is only for those of you who are using Germsy Boys wagon wheel add-on. I'll leave a link in the description, and if I do forget, guys, please remind me and I will post it, because I do have a habit of forgetting to post links sometimes. Okay, right, that is everything there, guys. I think we've got everything all done now for the windmill. The only one other thing I would suggest maybe doing here is getting yourself some spruce planks and maybe some stripped spruce wood here, and just give your roofs a little bit more texture. You can even go ahead and get yourself some slabs and just kind of maybe do something like this, you know, just add in a bit of texture. On the roofs down here, you can go ahead and you can place in some full blocks, just very random. Make sure there's no pattern to it. Replacing these stairs like this. Okay, and don't replace too many. You just want to replace a few of the stairs like that, just to give you a little bit of roughness. And then with the stripped spruce wood, you can go ahead and place it in sideways, just in patches like this where you have the full blocks. If you wanted now and again, you could even go ahead and replace a stair with it like that. And I think placing it sideways blends in a bit better, so keeping it like at this angle. And something like that, guys. And I think overall, I think that looks pretty good. I'm really happy with the design of this windmill. I really like the way it stands out. And like I said, guys, I actually bring the blades out a bit here, so we have nothing touching on the sides here. We can see that those blades could spin perfectly and they would not bump into anything, any of our roofs or anything. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. You want to go ahead and get yourself in a nice pathway to wherever you are. I'm going to probably go ahead and do that off camera and add in some nice details and stuff like that. But overall, guys, I think this looks really good. The most important thing for making something like this look really nice is adding in a bunch of details around it. So like I say, guys, be sure to get in your pathway, get in some bushes, some flowers, and even bring a wheat field up close to the edge of it. I'm probably going to expand this part of the wheat field, and I'm probably going to expand it into some of this area here and around the edge here, just to make it really blend in with the windmill. And we're going to make a nice path, probably coming all the way around here, following around the path into the pathway here. Now I'm going to go ahead and probably do that off camera, and I will probably show you it in the next video when we do the next tutorial. But guys, I know that a lot of you have been asking me about my planning for villages. So I'm working on doing a village to show you exactly how I plan and organize my villages and how I kind of make them sort of all fit really nice into the landscape and stuff like that. So I'm going to have a really good video coming out very soon. I'm going to try and include as much information as I can. So it should be a pretty good packed video with plenty of information on planning a village, building a village, and sort of all little details and tips that I can give you guys for building. But for now guys, we're going to wrap it up just there. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is BlueNerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.